Hey, what's going on, everyone? It's Kyle Henderson of BamaInsider.com. Got a breaking update. Taulia Tagovailoa is in the NCAA transfer portal. Sources have confirmed to BamaInsider.com. Now, Taulia Tagovailoa did get his feet wet during his freshman year at Alabama, played a few times for the Crimson Tide. We saw him in that Arkansas game and displayed some good escapability, but I think it was just a matter of time until Taulia Tagovailoa did exit out from Alabama, especially with Bryce Young coming on board. And I think the writing's on the wall. There can only be one quarterback, and if it's not going to be Taulia Tagovailoa, he's going to transfer out. And we almost saw Tua Tagovailoa transfer out. So not a big surprise. It's kind of a question mark of where he will end up. And I think answering that question, it could be all over the country. I mean, our sources have informed us that it could be somewhere like South Florida. It could be as far as Oregon. It could be a Maryland type situation. And I think, it's going to be interesting to see what type of success that Taulia Tagovailoa does find down the road at Alabama. He did display, as I said, some good escapability, and we didn't get to see much of him during the springtime, obviously, because there's no spring football. So we don't even know how much he progressed during his freshman to sophomore season. I know that obviously he's a very good athlete and a very good arm, but other than that, we never really got to see him command the offense other than, a couple small splashes in the spring game a year ago and then a couple times during the season. But Taulia Tagovailoa is transferring from Alabama, and it's really not a surprise. I think when you look at the quarterback situation at Alabama, you have Mac Jones. He's clearly the guy at Alabama. And then, it's going to be Bryce Young. And I think Bryce Young certainly missed out not having spring football, and heard some really good things about Paul Tyson. We've heard that, he's making some really good strides as that next quarterback that a lot of people aren't talking about. So there can only be one quarterback. And if that's not going to be a Taulia Tagovailoa, we probably saw that he was going to dip out of Alabama. Again, Taulia Tagovailoa will be transferring from the University of Alabama. Curious to get your take in the comment box. Where do you think Taulia Tagovailoa will end up as his next movement? I'd like to get your take in the comment box. This is Kyle Henderson of BamaInsider.com. This is a breaking update on May 8th at 6 p.m. Be sure and catch more coverage at BamaInsider.com. But once again, Taulia Tagovailoa in the NCAA transfer portal will be transferring from the University of Alabama.